Shalom, everyone. All praises to the Most High Yahawah, Him Only. This is Mike Y'all. Want to welcome y'all to the LSD series on Lucifer, Satan, and the Devil the Same. I've been researching this for a long time. I'm going to split into several videos due to all of the information I compiled. Hope y'all enjoying it, learning from it. Any questions, comments, or feedback, please leave it in the comment section, as this is an open discussion. We'd love to hear from y'all. Alright, let's get back to the series. Thank y'all for checking it out. Shalom. What's going on, y'all? I call this here 3.5, Lamentation for Babylon. Alright, so the last one was extremely important. So I just want to go over it again one more time. We're going to key in on this specific topic, right? So let's start with Isaiah 13:1, 17 through 22. Alright, the burden of Babylon. 17, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold. 19, in Babylon, the glory of kingdoms shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. 20, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. 21, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there. 22, and her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. Alright, so this particular verse I want to highlight because a lot of people in the Yah Only communities, they're mentioning this children of Lucifer thing. Alright, so as we know from Isaiah 14 and 12, Lucifer was a name for Nebuchadnezzar, right? King of Babylon. Alright, so we went one chapter behind to 13, and we see that when we use the context of it. So I want to read this one more time for everybody that's saying the children of Lucifer and this and that, right? Let's read it one more time. Isaiah 13:1, the burden of Babylon. 17, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Alright, 19. Well, let's do 18. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. 19. Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. 20. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. 21. Wild beasts of the desert shall lie there. 22. Her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged, right? So, this is for the children of Babylon. Well, children of Lucifer that everybody be talking about. Alright, let's go back. Isaiah 14, 3 through 4. Take up this proverb against the king of Babylon. Okay? 14. 12, it says, O Lucifer, son of the morning. 15, you shall be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. Remember, hell is another word for grave or Sheol. 19, thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch. Alright, so it's talking about a human. Even in 16, I forgot 16 here. Is this the man? Okay? This the man. Alright, let's skip down to 21. That's another confirmation for the children. Everybody saying the children of Lucifer, right? Which would be the children of King Nebuchadnezzar, Babylon. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. 22. For I will rise up against them, saith Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, and remnant, son, and nephew, says Yahawah. 22 again, for I will rise up against them, saith Yahawah hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, remnant, son, and nephew. Okay? Let's go to Jeremiah 51:1. I will raise up against Babylon. All right. Let's go down to 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. Their might have failed. They become as women. They have burnt her dwelling places. 32. The reeds they have burnt with fire. 53. Though Babylon shall mount up to heaven, and thou she should fortify the height of her strength, yet from me shall spoilers come unto her, saith Yahawah. 58. The broad walls of Babylon shall be utterly broken, and her high gates shall be burnt with fire, and the people shall labor in vain, and the folk in the fire, and they shall be weary. Okay? Alright, let's go to Ezekiel 24:2-5, 9-11. Son of man, write thee the name of the day, even of this same day. The king of Babylon set himself against Jerusalem this same day. 3. Utter a parable. 4. Gather the pieces thereof into it, even every good piece, the thigh, the shoulder, fill it with the choice bones. 5. Take the choice of the flock and burn also the bones under it. 9. I will even make the powerful fire great. 10. Heap on wood, kindle the fire, consume the flesh, and spice it well, and let the bones be burnt. 11. Then set it empty upon the coals thereof, that the brass of it may be hot and may burn, that the filthiness of it may be molten in it, that the scum of it may be consumed. Okay, so this is for the previous slide that I put up right here in Jeremiah, right? Let's go to 58. It says, the broad walls of Babylon shall be utterly broken, and her high gate shall be burnt with fire. Okay? People shall labor in vain, and the folk in the fire, right? 30. They have burned her dwelling places. 32. The reeds they have burned with fire, and the men of war are affrighted. Alright, so this confirmation right here. Ezekiel 24:2-5, 9-11. Alright, let's go to Tyre now. Isaiah 23:1, 5, 11, 13, and 15. Okay, it's the burden of Tyre. Skip down. Let's go to Ezekiel 26:1-4, 7-13. 2. Son of man, because that Tyre have said against Jerusalem, aha, she is broken. That was the gates of the people. She is turned unto me. I shall be replenished. Now she is laid waste. 3. Therefore, thus saith Yahawah, behold, I am against thee, O Tyrus, and will cause many nations to come up against thee, as the sea causes his waves to come up. 7. But thus says Yahawah, behold, I will bring upon Tyrus Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. 13. And I will cause the noise of thy songs to cease, and the sound of the harps shall be no more heard. Alright, so this is when the Most High went against Tyrus right here. They was laughing at Jerusalem, right? They was rejoicing. And as you know, every time, like when Edom did it, when they said raise it, it's the same situation here. Right, so they rejoicing against the destruction of Jerusalem. So now the Most High turned against them. All right, let's go down to 15. Thus saith Yahawah to Tyrus. Now let's go to 17. And they shall take up a lamentation for thee. How art thou destroyed? Thou was inhabited of seafaring men, the renowned city, which was strong in the sea. she and her inhabitants. Let's go down to 20. When I shall bring thee down with them that descend into the pit, with the people of old time, and shall set thee in the low parts of the earth, in places desolate of old, with them that go down to the pit, that thou be not inhabited, and I shall set glory in the land of the living. Right, just more proof that it's talking about a place, right, and not an entity. All right, let's go to 27, 1 through 7. Now, thou son of man, take up a lamentation for Tyre, and say it to Tyre, O that thou art situate at the entry of the sea, which art a merchant of the people for many isles. Thus saith Yahweh, O Tyre, thou hast said, I am of perfect beauty. 4. Thy borders are in the midst of the sea, thy builders have perfected your beauty. 5. They have made all thy shipboards of fir trees of Shinar, they have taken cedars from Lebanon to make masts for thee. Of the oaks of Bashan they have made thy oars, the company of the Asherites have made thy benches of ivory, brought out of the isles of Chittim. 7. Fine linen with broidered work from Egypt was what thou spreadest forth to be thy sail. Blue and purple from the isles of Elisha was that which covered thee. Alright, so Tyre, a seaport, right? It's at the entry of the sea, and it's a merchant of the people, right? Alright, here we go. We're talking about the beauty again, right? Tyre has said, I am of perfect beauty. Alright, let's skip down to 22. They were thy merchants. They occupied in thy fairs with chief of all spices and with all precious stones and gold. 24. These were thy merchants in all sorts of things, in blue clothes, embroidered work, and in chests of rich apparel, bound with cords and made of cedar, among thy merchandise. Alright. See merchandise again. See merchants, right? 28. 1 through 8. Son of man, saying to the prince of Tyre, thou hast said, I am a god. I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas. Yet you are a man and not God, though you set your heart as the heart of God. 4. With thy wisdom and with thy understanding thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasures. By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic thou hast increased thy riches, and thine heart is lifted up because of your riches. Right? They got riches from what? Wisdom. Trading. Okay? Traffic. Alright, let's skip down to 9 through 13. Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am God? But thou shalt be a man and no God in the hand of him that slayeth thee. Skip down to 12. Son of man, take up a lamentation upon the king of Tyre, and say unto him, thus says Yahweh, thou sealest up the sum, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. Thou hast been in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was thy covering. Alright, let's keep going. Skip down to 28 and 16. By the multitude of thy merchandise. 17. Thine heart was lifted up because of thy beauty. 18. Thou hast defiled thy sanctuaries by the multitude of thy iniquities, by the iniquity of thy traffic. Therefore will I bring forth a fire from the midst of thee. It will devour thee, and I will bring thee to ashes upon the earth in the sight of all them that behold thee. Alright, so you're talking about merchandise. Alright, scriptural comparisons. Alright, let's do this one more time. Precious stones and gold. You got Ezekiel 28, 4 and 13. Thy wisdom and understanding has gotten thee riches, and gold and silver into thy treasures. 13. Every precious stone was thy covering. Sardius, topaz, diamond, the beryl, the onyx, the jasper, the sapphire, the emerald, carbuncle, and gold. Ezekiel 27. 18 and 22. 18. Damascus was thy merchant in the multitude of the wares of thy making, for the multitude of all riches. 22. They were your agents in Sheba and Ramah. For your wares they exchanged the finest spices, every kind of precious stone and gold. Okay? Perfect in beauty. All right, Ezekiel 28, 12 and 17. Son of man, sing a lament for the king of Tyre. Say to him, Yah proclaims, you were full of wisdom and beauty, the image of perfection. 17. You exalted yourself because of your beauty. Okay, Ezekiel 27, 3 through 4. Say this about Tyre, who sits enthroned at the entrance of the sea, the people's agent for trade throughout the coastland. Yah proclaims, Tyre, you say, I'm perfectly beautiful. All right. Perfect and beautiful. Perfect in beauty. All right, Garden of Eden, Garden of Yah. Ezekiel 28 and 13. Thou hast been in Eden, the garden of God. Ezekiel 31, 8 through 9. The cedars in the garden of God could not hide him, nor any tree in the garden of God was like unto him in his beauty. I have made him fair by the multitude of his branches, so that all the trees of Eden that were in the garden of God envied him. All right. Now compare the poetic style of writing. Let's do Ezekiel 31, 8 through 10. I had just read that the slide before, so I'm just going to leave it on the screen. Then you got Ezekiel 28, 2 through 3 and 17. Okay, because thine heart is lifted up. Then you go over here, Ezekiel 31 and 10. Because thou hast lifted up thyself in height. Right? And his heart is lifted up in his height. So you see it's the same poetic style. One is talking about Pharaoh. One is talking about Tyre, right? See, it's the same style though. Same style of writing. Ezekiel 31, 8 through 10. Ezekiel 28, 2, 3, 17. Alright, created is used for humans too, but alright, Isaiah 43 and 7. Everyone who is called by my name and whom I created for my esteem, whom I have formed and made. Ezekiel 21 and 30. Return it to its sheath in the place where you were created. In the land of your origin I will judge you. Psalms 104, 18. Let this be written down for the next generation so that people not yet created will praise Yah. Psalms 104 and 30. When you let loose your breath, they are created, and you make the surface of the ground brand new again. Okay. Now I got some notes. Ezekiel 26, when Yahawah stated that he's against Tyre. Ezekiel 27, it's Tyre spoken of as a seaport and a merchant, right? It's in that type of language. Then when you get to 28, Ezekiel 28, it starts off with the prince, then goes to the king of Tyre. Then it kind of shifts back and forth from speaking to Tyre as king and prince and referring to it like a seaport. And this is what causes confusion with many readers, right? It's that going back and forth poetically that they don't understand. Alright, so that's all I got, y'all. This 3.5. We at 19 minutes. Yahawah, my power, he showed me. It's him only. Yahawah, my power, he showed me. It's him only. Yahawah, my power, he showed me. It's him only. Yahawah, my power, he showed me. It's him only. Yahawah, my power. He showed me it's him only. Yahawah, my power. He showed me it's him only. Yahawah, my power. He showed me it's him only. Yahawah, my power. He showed me it's him only. Yahawah, my power. He showed me it's him only. Yahawah, my power. He showed me it's him only.